I am eating my feelings. This is a very depressing eating show. Today I have pizza. I'm gonna eat for you guys.
This was not part of the plan. The plan was for me to drink, talk about dicks, and eat.
Food always makes you feel better. Oh.
Eating shit in front of a huge audience is usually what Eli Manning does. Why are so many of you watching these videos? There's good TV out there. Not on this channel, but out there. The guy weeping into his noodles is Nikocado Avocado, and he's a mukbanger. That sentence was barely English. Nikocado Avocado is not his real name, but I love it, so I'm gonna say Nikocado Avocado as much as possible. Nikocado Avocado. Maybe he calls himself Nikocado Avocado because his body is turning into one. Mukbanging is where lonely people make videos of themselves eating disgusting amounts of disgusting food, and then even lonelier people watch them. What makes Nikocado Avocado special is that he sobs over every meal, which comes in handy if you don't have a salt shaker. If I want to see a depressed guy slowly kill himself by gorging on weird food, I'd watch Anthony Bourdain. Yeah, stop with the new episode, CNN. But I don't need to exploit a man's death for ratings. So before we lose Nikocado Avocado to diabetes, I flew Nikocado Avocado to LA, where everybody watches what they eat, for this week's CeWEBrity Profile. Hey, Nikocado Avocado, Daniel Molly Guacamole.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for meeting me at the complimentary Hampton Inn breakfast buffet.
Are you staying here?
No, that's what these robes are for.
You know, I don't think we're supposed to be sitting at the buffet.
Why?
Because you don't sit at the buffet.
A buffet is a bar. You can sit at a bar.
I guess, but why do we have to be here so early?
Because that's when the buffet is at its hottest. That's Hamptonality. Get you some forks. There you go.
All right.
Where are you from?
I'm from Colombia.
Are you really from Colombia?
No. I live there with my husband.
Hold on, let me have try some of these eggs. Explain to me what mukbanging is.
It's actually mukbang. It comes from Korea.
That sounds racist.
No.
Mukbang. You say it like it's kind of racist.
I'm saying it how they pronounce it. Mukbang. Like if you go to France, you say, I'm in France. You don't say France.
France. So if I'm in China, I say, I'm in China. Is what you're saying? So mukbang.
The word means eating broadcast. The idea was that they put their camera down, they filmed themselves eating, and then other people would eat with them.
When do you jerk off? It seems sexual.
Some people do that, but that's not my target audience.
You're getting millions of views.
I know, but not for masturbators. Do you want syrup?
On a pancake, sure. That's plenty of syrup. You didn't have to syrup the fucking tongs.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's for goddamn sure.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it, don't worry about it. I noticed in the beginning of your videos, you looked a little bit smaller.
It's nice to be here. And I'm gonna be doing this a lot more regularly now.
Oh, yeah. I've gained like 50 pounds.
This isn't healthy.
I know it's not.
Let's figure out a way to do this. Ooh. Oh my God.
What about the amount of food? Why is it so much?
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be a lot, but I like to eat a lot just because.
No, but you're eating an unhealthy amount. You wouldn't eat that much in a normal sitting, would you?
Oh, no.
Right, so why are you doing it that amount of food?
Because it's a great excuse to get fat.
How many videos are you posting a week?
I post like 5 days a week.
5 mukbang sessions a week? You're gonna die.
I know.
Ugh.
You're getting full already?
Literally getting full already.
You would never be able to do this.
No, I wouldn't. I would be for like the premature ejaculator mukbangers. Oh. Getting hot. But you get the food sweat. By the way, why are you always crying in your videos? Are you that emotional?
I am. Well, the food doesn't help either.
Oh, because you just feel gross?
Well, you feel like shit, but then also like it throws your hormones out of whack. And I'm already naturally really emotional, so sometimes I cry.
What the f was wrong with that Alfredo pizza you were eating?
The one in Colombia?
Yeah, it was big and it was flat. Cheese looked hard.
Was I crying?
Yeah, you were. Of course you were crying.
It tastes better than it looked.
Hey, let me grab one of those.
This? Yeah. Okay. That's raw waffle batter. Isn't that bad for you?
Raw waffle batter? I thought this was a waffle smoothie. Tell me about how this has affected your poops. Are they enormous?
Yes. But people think I shit all the time.
Well, just a mukbang shit. How long after one of your videos before,
It's usually immediate.
it's immediate?
Yeah. And it's not the food I'm eating, it's whatever's there that gets pushed down.
Is it diarrhea or is it solid?
If I eat something that's really, really spicy, then that hurts.
Yeah, you said your butthole bleeds a lot.
It doesn't bleed, but it hurts.
These fire noodles I'm obsessed with. They really make my a-hole bleed. Excuse me, not bleed, just sting. Sting like a wasp.
Why fire noodles?
They're popular.
Running low on eggs here.
If it wasn't popular, the Korean Fire Noodle Challenge, I would not be on the toilet crying twice a week.
The good eggs are on the bottom. Hey, what's up with the bird? You shouldn't let your bird eat that food. That's bad for them.
I know, but his name's Mr. Noodle.
Just because his name is Mr. Noodle doesn't mean he should eat noodles.
Okay, you caught me.
No one is going to tell you that feeding your bird hot noodles is a good idea.
Well, you know they can't feel spice. They don't have spice receptors.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so
Never
it's-
mind. Go ahead and feed them. Why do you get hot sauce in your eyes so much?
I have no idea why that happens. I'm just doing my video and hot sauce splatters into my eyeball.
Every time.
Do you want me to tell you why it's happening?
Why?
Because you f***ing sit so low. If you had a taller chair, maybe your eyes would be out of harm's way.
I don't know. I think I need to get goggles from now on.
Can I pass me the orange juice, please? How long have you been married?
A year and a half.
Hey everybody, look who I'm with. The husband.
You still kiss or do you skip that?
No, because.
What is this, a mukbang gangbang? Easy, Spitfire. We need some of these.
Hey, Peggy! These pancakes already got syrup on them!
That's Hamptonality.
That guy's doing the heavy lifting for us. Real piece of shit. You seem to be riddled with diseases, but they're all self-diagnosed, so I'm calling bullshit.
I don't know why I'm in so much pain. And I don't want to go to a doctor because I have a phobia.
You said in your videos that you have chronic coughing syndrome, diabetes, kidney failure.
Okay, I thought I had kidney failure. I actually turned out not to.
Okay.
And I thought that I had diabetes. I actually turned out not to, too.
You eat that durian fruit.
Oh, I love durian.
That smells like assholes.
It does. Actually, my best friend used to say it smells like Indian food wrapped in a diaper.
Try to eat some durian.
It looks like a pastry on camera.
They thought it was dough.
It's so gross. What's the texture like?
It's kind of like scrambled eggs.
Is there any danger outside of just unhealthy eating?
There is a lot of haters. Actually, that's one of the sole reasons as to why I have a lot of issues. Like, they really get to me.
Of course they do.
You have haters, right?
What makes you sad today?
I don't know. Sometimes when I'm done a mukbang, I feel full, and then I think about all the stuff in my life, and I get sad.
Are you gonna cry?
No. Maybe.
You wanna hug it out?
Break it up, boys. It's 10 a.m. Breakfast is over.
But we're still mukbanging.
It's okay. I brought to-go boxes. All right, Nikocado Avocado. Let's go rinse off in the pool.
All right.
After the pool, we ate each other's boxes, then took the courtesy shuttle to the mall. That's Hamptonality. One of these days, Hampton Inn is gonna have to pony up for all these free plugs.